Hi, my name is Natalie Kirk, and I'm a third-year PhD student in the Comparative and Molecular Biosciences program at the University of Minnesota. Today, I'm going to share exciting new research from our laboratory where we've been developing and testing a new vaccine for tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, or TB, has plagued mankind for thousands of years. You may be thinking to yourself, as I used to, that TB is a disease of the past and not something to worry about in the age of modern medicine and antibiotics. However, TB is still very much a public health problem, with 1.6 million people dying of the disease in 2021 alone. TB is the second leading cause of death worldwide due to a single infectious agent after it was pushed out of the top spot by COVID-19. Importantly, TB incidence has actually increased by 4.5% in the last year, and a reversal of several years of global decline. This change can be attributed to disruptions in essential TB healthcare services during the COVID-19 pandemic. It is estimated that 1 out of every 4 people in the world is infected with Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the bacterium that causes TB. M. tuberculosis targets the lung, causing long-term infection in untreated individuals. Most of these people have latent disease, which is a dormant infection that is controlled by the immune system. Later, disease can become reactivated due to conditions such as HIV, diabetes, malnutrition, immunosuppression, and aging. This leads to the symptoms of TB, like cough, chest pain, fever, weight loss, and fatigue, with subsequent transmission to other people. Despite decades of research, TB has still not been eradicated. There are several obstacles to ridding the world of TB, including the lack of access to medical care in poorer countries, the emergence of bacterial strains resistant to antibiotics, and the lack of an effective vaccine. Vaccines are the best available defense against infectious diseases. Their use has dramatically decreased the occurrence of diseases like measles and diphtheria and has completely eradicated smallpox. The currently available TB vaccine, called BCG, was introduced over a century ago and is effective at preventing childhood disease, but is not protective against disease in adults. Discovering a new vaccine for tuberculosis would improve and prolong the lives of millions of people worldwide. The aim of this project is to characterize the efficacy of a new TB vaccine candidate developed in our laboratory. This vaccine uses a virus called Pichinde virus as a vector that has been engineered to carry small portions of the genetic information for TB. So, what exactly is a viral vaccine vector? You can think of a viral vector as a bike messenger carrying an important document. The virus delivers the TB genes where they need to go, and then it leaves. We first evaluated the safety and efficacy of this new vaccine, called TB-Vac, by immunizing laboratory mice so the viral vector will instruct the mouse's immune cells to produce TB proteins. These proteins are then recognized by the immune system, resulting in an immune response that protects against TB. To evaluate this response, we measured the number of immune cells, in this case T cells, produced in response to the vaccine. T cells, depicted here in blue, are white blood cells that are essential components of the immune system and are particularly important in clearing TB. Next, we infected previously immunized animals with Mycobacterium tuberculosis in order to assess the ability of the vaccine to prevent disease. So, what did we find? We found that vaccinated mice developed immune responses to TB proteins and that vaccination had no ill effects. Finally, vaccinated mice had lower bacterial loads in the lungs compared to unvaccinated mice. With these promising initial results using a Pichinde viral vector to immunize against TB, our lab will continue to develop and refine new TB vaccine candidates. This research is essential for the discovery of effective vaccines that will contribute to the World Health Organization's goal to end TB worldwide and ensure that TB is one day a disease of the past. Thank you.